Hello, this is Angela Lee, and I'm actually about to call in to Carol Dean at From the Heart Productions, and that's my fiscal sponsor. So I'm having a pitch session with her and some other people in this class. So I wanted to document it, so that's what this is. My name is Angela Lee. I am originally from Texas. Thank you for having me. This is awesome. So my film is called Guardian of the Gulf, and this film is about the Dry Tortugas National Park. This is absolutely my favorite place in the world. It's a small group of islands, and you have to get there by ferry boat or seaplane. It's 70 miles west of Key West, so you have to basically travel through the Keys and maybe spend the night in Key West and then take the ferry boat out in the morning, and you can either spend a day on the ferry or you can camp out there for up to 2 weeks. So the film it's like an entity of its own. I would say that the film directed me rather than me directing it. And the importance of it being made right now is that we really need to preserve our national parks and our national heritage and our history. And that's going away kind of, but it's really not. It's just an opportunity. And so I have to see this opportunity in this crisis that we as the citizens have to unite, and each and every single one of us can make a difference. And that's what I think people are missing out now. You know, they're like anti this and against that, and we got to stop this, but we all need to individually think about what we can do instead of what we shouldn't be doing, because that's what they're manifesting, is what we shouldn't be doing. And as whole masses, in mass, when we're all focused on that, it's very challenging to move forward. And so that's what I see in this film, is it's moved me forward. And so I want to reflect to the world how it's done that for my life and how nature can do that in the lives of others. Fort Jefferson is the second largest masonry structure in the world. It's the second after the Great Wall of China. There's that many bricks on this tiny 16-acre island. It's a massive fortress. It's shaped like a hexagon. It was built after the War of 1812 in order to protect the waterway that goes up into the Gulf. So if you came by the Tortugas and going into the Gulf, you would get stopped at the Tortugas. And I believe that's why nobody knows about it, is because it was a Union fort during the Civil War, and it was a prison. So it was basically the first Guantanamo Bay. I mean, it's just showing history repeating itself, but we can look back and see the beauty in it now because it's a national marine sanctuary. So really horrible things that we've done in the past can be fixed and repaired and turned into something beautiful, I believe. So that's really the message of this film, is it shows the nature and the beauty and the history of the place all packed into basically a tour, but it's very, the undertone is a lot of things that are issues right now, but in a more positive way. I mean, there's Cubans landing there, it's immigration. It's just a way to get people to talk about things without being so forced or shoving down, into people's minds. I'm sort of showing the nuance and the beauty, and the goal is for people to walk away and say, wow, what national park do I have in my backyard? What can I do? What stories can I tell and preserve? Because everybody has their own story and their own version of a national park. And I think that there's a huge movement in that right now, is preserving our natural lands. And that's, I guess, my responsibility, I feel like. So that's why I'm doing this. So I would love to have you involved, and thank you, ladies, for allowing me this opportunity. Carol Lee Dean and Carol Joyce and Bree, very nice to meet you.
Okay, well, let me just say this. I really got into the film more in the last 60 seconds because I began to see something. You have used some really good words in there, mysterious and isolated. So those are good visuals and power words. You've got to be in your own personal power when you pitch. Because 55% of the decision making by the person you're talking to will be made on your physical being, all right? 35, it's 38%. It's going to be a decision making process based on the way you sound. Are you excited? Are you committed? Are you thrilled to be part of this film? I mean, you have to create, you need a couple of shots of espresso to